What's going on, guys? G-Smassy here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Thursday the 6th of June and we've got another packed episode just like yesterday of confirmed deals and the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome, greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press that subscribe button for more and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box. At current schedule every day at 8 AM UK times a new transfer episode. And just like yesterday's question of the day, what is your rating prediction for MBAPPE on FIFA 20? Right, and let's start off with the confirmed deals, and the first two are going to be players leaving Liverpool on a free deal when their contracts do expire. First up is going to be Alberto Moreno, and he's split to the likes of Benfica and a return to Spain, and the second one is Daniel Sturridge. He actually won his first proper major trophy with Liverpool a few days ago, winning the Champions League, and that's a really nice note to end things on. Because Sturridge had that 13-14 season where he was unbelievably good alongside Suarez, and after that the injuries started taking a toll unfortunately, but he was still a great player for us and very important. And next up we've got Phil Jagielka leaving Everton now after 12 years at the club, and I'm not sure if he's retiring or looking for a new team, but I imagine we'll find out in the near future. Then we've got Ospina going to Napoli on a permanent basis from Arsenal, and it's a €3.5 million fee after a loan deal. And James Rodriguez will not be returned to Bayern next season after a 2-year loan spell from Real Madrid, because Bayern have confirmed they will not be taking up the option to buy for the Colombian international. I know I've put a Real Madrid badge on the card for now, but he's been linked to likes of Serie A of Napoli and also Juventus, and a potential stay at the Bernabeu is looking very unlikely. Then we have got Ferland Mendy, and this is a player who has been linked to Real Madrid now for a few months, and L'Equipe said yesterday that Mendy is currently undergoing his medical with Real Madrid. He was rumored to be having the medical itself, not in Madrid, but instead with the national team for France at their training complex, and the fee is set to be €48 million excluding bonuses. But Lyon actually denied an agreement with Real Madrid for the sale of Mendy in an official press release. Now, despite them putting out a statement, it doesn't mean the transfer won't happen further down the line, because it probably will, and if rumours are to be believed, it probably could be done very soon. And next up, according to Sky Sports, they are saying Southampton have agreed a £10 million deal with Stade Liège to sign Moussa Djenepo, and he's set to sign a 5-year deal with the club. Marca in Spain are saying Real Madrid will listen to offers for midfielder Isco this summer. The 27-year-old endured a difficult 2018-19 campaign, but with Zinedine Zidane returned to manage the club, Isco now wants to remain in Madrid. But with plenty of suitors for the Spanish international, Madrid are open to selling Isco if the price is right. He has pledged to move to Chelsea, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain and a fair few other teams along the line, but I'd imagine he stays at Real Madrid this season because, like the article mentions about Zidane returning, he seems to be one of his favourites. Mundo Deportivo are saying Barca have highlighted Arsenal defender Sead Kolasinac as a potential summer signing. That's to strengthen their left back position, and obviously Alba is their current #1 choice, but they want more depth to it, and potentially Kolasinac could be that man. And now moving on according to Calcio Mercato, a very short one, they're saying Wolves are edging closer to signing AC Milan striker Andre Silva. He spent last season on loan to Sevilla in Spain, and bear in mind 12 months ago he was linked to Wolves then anyway, but now they have secured themselves as a very solid Premier League side with European football to be offered. It wouldn't surprise if they're busy this summer. Bas Dost could be set for a return to the Bundesliga, with Ebola reporting that David Wagner Schalke have inquired about his availability. Sporting are looking for a fee of around €20 million for the 30-year-old, who has scored 93 goals in 123 games in all competitions since making the move to Portugal 3 years ago. His previous club in the Bundesliga was Wolfsburg, where he also had a decent goal-to-game ratio, and in regards to FIFA Ultimate Team, doesn't really do too much. And next up, according to the Daily Mirror first up, they're saying Chelsea are confident 18-year-old Callum Hudson-Odoi will sign a new £100,000 a week deal. That's to remain at Stamford Bridge despite interest from Bayern Munich. And the Standard are saying pretty much the same thing, that the agreement is there and the announcement is expected in the next few weeks. Calcio Mercato are saying that Maurizio Sarri will make Milan defender Alessio Romagnoli a top target if he takes the reins at Juventus. There are rumours saying that Juventus are now working out a compensation package for Chelsea to take Sarri to Juve, and I'd imagine if Sarri goes to Juve that Lampard, he's probably the #1 choice to go to Stamford Bridge. The Mirror are reporting that Atletico Madrid are confident of landing Chelsea left-back Marcos Alonso. According to the report, the 28-year-old flew out to Madrid on Friday to make the deal happen. He's seen as a replacement for left-back Luca Hernandez, who's moving to Bayern Munich this summer for €80 million. Then we have a very interesting one, and according to the man himself, Diego Maradona, he said that he is the man to fix Manchester United, tipping himself to take over as manager one day. The Argentine legend is currently managing Dorados in Mexico's second division, having fallen short of promotion 2 straight seasons. Napoli have entered the race to sign Manchester United striker Romelu Lukaku, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The new Inter Milan manager Antonio Conte is keen to bring the Belgian international to the San Siro this summer as he oversees an overhaul in Milan. But their Serie A rivals Napoli are now also interested and will be willing to pay €70 million or £62 million. And next up, a bit of an update about Daniel James going to Manchester United, according to the Evening Standard. They're saying Manchester United are nearing an agreement over a deal for Daniel James. United only wanted to pay £10 million, but Swansea have held out closer to 20. And now, just a few days after losing in the Champions League final, Christian Eriksen's provided an update about his future, and for Spurs fans, it's not looking like good news. I will read out the quotes in just a second, but to summarise it very briefly, he has confirmed he's looking for a new challenge in football and is open to leaving the club this summer. But yeah, the quotes do say, "I feel that I'm at a stage in my career where I would like to try something new. I hope that something will be decided this summer. That is the plan. In football, you never know when there could be a decision like that. Real Madrid is a step up, but then it would take Real Madrid picking up the phone and making contact with Tottenham and saying they want Christian, and they haven't done that as far as I know." He does clearly mention Real Madrid, which is a possible destination for him, as the papers have been suggesting for a few months now. And for Spurs, because he has 1 year left of his current contract, it's probably quite wise to cash in. And Spurs have been linked to a fair few players like Maddison to replace him, and one other target is Giovanni Lo Celso, and Sky said yesterday that in-demand Real Betis midfielder wants to move to Tottenham this summer and join up with Maurizio Pochettino. I'm not sure if Spurs see Lo Celso as like a direct replacement for Eriksen, but you would imagine if they do sell Eriksen to Real Madrid, Lo Celso will definitely come in. The Daily Mail are saying that Manchester United have identified Frankfurt's Sebastian Haller as a potential replacement for Romelu Lukaku. Alongside Luka Jovic and a fair few Frankfurt players last season, he was very impressive and had a very solid goal-to-game ratio in the Bundesliga. DiMarzio and Sky Sports Italia are both saying that Juventus have agreed personal terms with Fiorentina forward Federico Chiesa. They've offered him a 5-year contract worth €5 million this season, and the player strongly wants to join Juventus. Talks between the clubs and the representatives are set to start fairly soon, and they could finalise a deal. Then we have a massive shout from Spanish television station El Chiringuito. They're saying Kylian MBAPPE has handed in a transfer request to Paris Saint-Germain. The striker has been strongly linked to Real Madrid for a while now, and that was like somewhat intensified after his random outburst or speech he made when winning the Ligue 1 Player of the Year. He mentioned that he wanted more responsibility and potentially a new project to start on, and the report at least does say he's forced PSG's hand now with a formal request to leave. You would assume that if he makes the move to Real Madrid or another club, it would definitely be a world record transfer, surpassing Neymar's fee to PSG a couple years ago. And let's face it, if he's anywhere near as good as he is currently right now, imagine how good he could be in like 5-10 years time. A couple more confirmed deals now. The very first one is going to be Mo Diame, and Newcastle have confirmed he'll be leaving the club where his contract expires at the end of this month. A pretty big one is going to be Gianluigi Buffon becoming a free agent, and I'm not sure whether he's going to another team, into coaching or retiring. We'll probably get information fairly soon, but he is leaving Paris Saint-Germain after just 1 season at the club, and he said on his Instagram that he turned down a contract extension. There are rumours going about suggesting that Kevin Trapp could be returned to PSG from Frankfurt on loan, so maybe for next season at least, the starting goalkeeper could be Trapp again, but like I said, with him retiring or going to another club, we'll have to wait and see in due time. Then we have got a pretty big one from El Chiringuito again. They're saying, according to the Spanish TV station, Real Madrid are expected to announce their most important signing of the summer in the next few hours. Now, that was tweeted about 4 or 5 hours ago before me recording this part of the video, so it isn't today, but bear in mind, I'm recording this on Wednesday. It could be announced on Thursday, being today for you guys. And by their most important signing, they're clearly talking about Eden Hazard, and he's reported to be costing 100 million euros. Now, if it is announced, of course, it'll be in tomorrow's episode as a done deal, but as of right now, at 7 PM on Wednesday night, it's not official just yet. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comment section below, what is your rating prediction for Kylian MBAPPE on FIFA 20? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.